around the ground as that attempted Yorker was dug out there by Boucher. It's well played, actually.
Was well played, but all the Australian fans back home in the eastern states will be on the edge of their seats, because this has been a wonderful performance by Mitchell Johnson. It's been a hot day. Worked hard for their wickets. Wasn't a great shot, but full credit to the bowler. The angle was there.
And the wicket keeper. Really good catch, that. Well, they might celebrate, because once again...
Can the newcomer do something special tonight and tomorrow? They need a big partnership here, South Africa. They're on the ropes. The bowlers to come. Mitchell Johnson having a golden year, 2008. I think today's the best he's bowled. Really worked hard for his wickets, angling across the right-handers, drew Callis into the shot, well caught by Haddon. Good cricket all round.
Oh, that's good bowling, and that could be out. Oh yes, he's given him out. Well, that's 5 for Johnson. Well, the batsman's walking off, and it's one of those. It looked to me as if it might well have been glove, but there's a possibility it could have been arm as well. The umpire took his time there. I've got to say that there's no doubt that Duminy swung around and looked at the umpire to see what his reaction was. Understandable. Let's see if we can pick it up. Here it is. Oh, it looks like glove. Perhaps, let's have a look. He looks around. Yeah, he didn't seem all that happy about it, but he's taken it pretty well. It'll be interesting to see another angle on that one. So South Africa now 6 down for 238. Duminy out for 1. 42 for Johnson. There he is, Morne Morkel, an average of 13. I'll tell you more about it now. Mark Taylor, Michael Slater and Ian Healy.
Thank you, Tony Gregg. What a great time to come into the commentary box. Mitchell Johnson has the figures of 16.2 overs, 5 for 42. 5 of the first 6 batsmen to 4. That's the sort of figures you want as a strike bowler. And now the strike through.
A couple of short ones, and then he'll, like the finish of his previous over, the big Yorker. And hope that the big fella finds it hard to clamp down on.
Oh, it's a good ball. It's not easy when you're a tall man to evade those. He's played them pretty well. He's picked up 5 wickets today, Mitchell Johnson. Started with Neil McKenzie, opening batsman for South Africa. He won't like the look of that replay. That was well wide of off stump. He spooned up the super catch. Then the other opener, Graham Smith. And then the big ones in the middle order. And things looking good for South Africa. De Villiers, then Callis, and then Duminy.
Yeah, a bit lucky that 5th one, but I can see why it was given.
Leading edge, out, got him. That's 6 for. That's a career best for Mitchell Johnson. It was a slower ball. He softened him up with a couple of short ones and then gave him the old sucker ball, the slower ball. And Jason Frazier to a good catch running in. 6 wickets for Johnson.
Just showing us he's got a brain to go with it, to go with the brawn, to go with the pace, intimidation. He's a thinking bowler now as well. He slows it up. Big leading edge. Oh, how good's that? The Aussies are back now. 7 for 241.
It was almost as if Frazier was anticipating it. He was on the move. He was moving forward, covered it beautifully, even though he had plenty of distance to make. And Morkel, as Tubby said, bouncer, bouncer. Slower ball, what's that? At this stage of the night, he's been double bluffed and dismissed.
Well, that's an outstanding piece of bowling from Mitchell Johnson. No one, including the batsman, was predicting that. We all thought plenty of short ones and then something speared in at the stumps. A big tall man, and we're all waiting for the big Yorker. Mitchell Johnson changed it up, dragged his fingers across the seam, slowed it up. That was only 125 Ks. Morkel was through the shot way too early, leading edge. Frazier did the rest. That's superb bowling. And the Australians, as I said, are now rampant. 7 for 241. South Africa, they're still 134 behind. There's the leading edge. Balloon's in the air just long enough so Frazier can get to it.
Everyone's got to take a breath. Unbelievable. The last 3 quarters, an hour to an hour. So it's turned around, and now Paul Harris has got to try and get through the end of day 2. He's not got long to go, but I feel there could be another one.
He's got long enough.
Yeah.
That's right.
They're long enough to get out.
Johnson's angle, the slips are packed, the pace is on. He's delivering it at 145 k.
Veering in towards the stumps. Oh, well bowled. Got it right on the money too. Well, in the last 19 deliveries that Mitchell Johnson has bowled, he's taken 4 for 2. Put Australia right on top in this game.
4 for 2. Unbelievable. He's got Harris going back. I wonder if the instructions were just stay back in the crease, watch the ball close.
Oh, what's this one? What's the last one going to be? What is it? I reckon it's got to be at the
Quick
ribs.
Yorker.
No, pop something up to those men around the corner.
Quick Yorker, has to be.
We didn't guess the slower one. What will it be? Flicked it. Got him! He's got him!
Well, it's a ball on about leg stump. Harris has flicked it around the corner of the man at leg gully. Johnson's got 7 for. He's picked up 5 for 2 in 20 balls.
Oh, Heels, this is yours. You picked it. Picked it.
Ah, you can read their minds, can't you, these blokes? It was pacey. It was pacey. It wasn't the short ball. It didn't get up anyway. Straight to him. You beauty. Harris thinks, yeah, you ripper, I'm off the mark here. I've got it right in the middle. Oh, no, there's a man there. Oh, I'm gone. And it's Fraser again.
He's had 3 catches today, Fraser. The ball has followed him. 3 for Hatton, 3 for Fraser. And there's Daddles. It's a tough finish for South Africa. They were going along so nicely. They were establishing at least a match-up in the first innings, but it looks like now Australia are going to go in with a healthy lead into the second innings. There's 2 wickets to get for the Aussies. They'll have to clean it up on the start of day 3, but it is hard to figure why all these wickets are lost. Well, there's
What a spell of bowling. I actually got it wrong. It's 5 for 2 of 21 deliveries. So what's that? 3.5 overs of Mitchell Johnson's bowling. He's taken 5 wickets. Dale Steyn makes his way out the middle. He'll be hoping not to face at all. There's only 1 over left. That was the final delivery for Mitchell Johnson. And it looks like Jason Fraser, after taking all these catches, is going to now bowl the last ball. Mitchell Johnson walking down to his fielding position at, well, the sweeper. The crowd are on their feet down there. And so they should be. What a spell of bowling. Overs, 2 maidens, 7 for 42. Mitchell Johnson, his best figures in Test match cricket. This is number 7. Decided to go round the wicket, angled it in, and Harris just flicked it straight to Fraser. For 234. They walk off now 8 for 243, and Mitchell Johnson's been the hero. 18 overs, 7 for 42. He has the opportunity to get the best bowling figures of all time in Australia versus South Africa Test matches.
Well, you'd say he's going to get them. He's going to get the new ball in the morning, isn't he? He's going to start off and then the new ball will be taken. Maybe it won't be taken.
Very good.
They need 2 wickets, and Mitchell Johnson put him down for 8 for even 9 for. Outstanding performance. The hero. And Brett Lee, he gives a cuddle. He's been wicketless. Let's have another look. McKenzie, well, awful shot. That was number 1. The big wicket of the South African captain. Chops it on. 2. 3 and 4 very quickly. Caught behind that angle. And number 5, Duminy. Heels changing quickly here, wasn't it?
It certainly was. And then Morkel, deceived by the slower ball and the skill of Mitchell Johnson. It pitched right where it needed to, then round the wicket. The flick, the whip goes to Fraser as well. Everything going to hand. An impressive display by Australia with bat, ball and in the field today.
And I'm sure he'll get a huge applause, not just from the Australian players, but from the crowd as he leaves the ground. that bowling spell as Australia well in front of the game. Look at the crowd down there. So a great day for Mitchell Johnson and a really great finish to the day for Australia. So at stumps on day 2, South Africa 8 for 243. They still trail by 132. Well, with Australia well placed at stumps on day 2, it's time to now say goodnight. It's been a great test match so far, and we look forward to your company tomorrow. See you then.
This has been another presentation from Nine's Wide World of Sports.